Hey everyone, Travis here with Limitless Personal Training. We're going to go over the 17 muscles of the shoulder that you need to know to pass Show Up Fitness's level 1 test. So we're going to start off with this little fella. Look at him. Oh, his nose. Why has he got a nose? All right, so let's go over the rotator cuff muscles first. So we got our, right here we have the supraspinatus. Zoom in. That's going to be above that spine of the scapula, medial border of the scapula right here. Right there's going to be your infraspinatus. We have our teres minor right here. And then under here, we're going to have our subscapularis. All right, now we're going to move to the next muscle, which is the teres major. So we have our teres major, also known as the lat's little helper. If you can see right here, where that inserts right underneath that lat. Also runs right along it right here. That's why they call it the lat's little helper. All right, next one is going to be the, move this little fella around. Come on. There we go. We put a little bit of muscle on him. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. All right, PEC Major. We got 3 different parts of PEC Major. You just need to know PEC Major. After that, it's going to be the PEC Minor right here. Then we'll go back to the posterior side of, let's name this guy George. So George, right here, we're going to have our rhomboid major, rhomboid minor. I don't know why that word is so hard to say all of a sudden. Rhomboid major, rhomboid minor. All right. Originates right here on your spine. And then medial border of your scapula is going to be the insertion. Next one's going to be the levator scapula. Levator scapulae, levator scapula. Right here. After that, let's go to the trapezius. So we have, if this will load up. Come on, George. Increase trapezius. We have 1 muscle, 3 parts. Remember that. So we got upper traps right here. We have middle traps. We also have our lower traps right there. We'll go to delts. So we have anterior delt. Oh, right here. Nope. Anterior delt right there. We have our medial delt and posterior delt. Again, 1 muscle, 3 parts. Let's go to the biceps brachii. Everybody likes a good bicep, right? So right there is going to be the long head. Right there's also going to be the short head. So remember that. Long head is more lateral. Short head is going to be more medial. So triceps. Right here, long head of the tricep. And then we have that lateral head of the tricep. Let's go to the serratus anterior. That's going to be next on our list. If we look under here. So this muscle, if you think about it, when you look at those boxers, where if you've seen a boxing match and when they're punching or they looked just ripped, you can see those things that look like fingers right under their armpit. That's going to be your serratus anterior right here. And it is a pretty cool muscle because it goes all along that rib cage and right there on the medial border of the scapula. So if we zoom in right here, you'll see right here. So let's put that back how it was. Next is going to be the latissimus dorsi. So right here. And one thing that's really cool that when I teach my class on Fridays, I talk to people about is kind of where it inserts at on the anterior part of the humerus. A lot of people just think that it is on the posterior side of the humerus. But if we turn around and we look right here, we can see it actually is on the anterior side of the humerus. And then there's a teres major as well. So kind of give you a closer look of why it's the lat's little helper. Last one is going to be a coracobrachialis. So the coracobrachialis is, let's lose some weight here, George. Right here, flexion of the humerus, coracobrachialis. So there you have it. That is the 17 muscles of the shoulder. You will need to know those for your level 1 test. You don't need to know the actions. You don't need to know the origin, the insertion, but knowing those muscles that keep that joint centration of your shoulder is going to be critical to understanding how the anatomy works. So thanks for showing up, and you know what? Next time we will find another thing to go over. Everybody have a solid day.